Welcome back to Dubsy Bricks for another episode of Building Mandalore in Lego, and here we are at the prison cell area. And this week I've had an order come in from Lego.com, arrived yesterday, and it's all of the slopes and the 1x1 bricks we're going to need for this section, or at least I hope is what we're going to need for this section. The railings, I'm going to show you a little bit later what I'm going to be doing with that, and I've received half of what I need to do that part, so that's all good as well. The other half is in the standard list from Lego.com, so that is going to take a few more weeks to arrive. But it's because it's the railings at the front, it's something we can add later on. It's not going to stop us building up on this section of the MOC. So it would be nice today if I get all of this built up to here and at least get the walkway continued going across there, and we get ready to do the scene that we're going to be putting at the very top of the build. So without further ado, let's get the bricks, get the slopes out, and let's get started. And there is the first row of prison cells all in place. I haven't put any minifigures in these bottom cells here. However, I might put the odd minifigure in some of the cells further up. Obviously, in the Clone Wars, you don't see that many prisoners in those cells in the Siege of Mandalore. However, I might just put a couple of Easter eggs in for just one or two here or there. Anyway, let's carry on building this up. What I need to do now is build the floor in. So I need to put row plates on here, build the light bluish grey plates out, and then just replicate this design at the bottom and keep going up. The only thing I'm not sure if I've got enough of are the door frames I'm using on this section just here in dark bluish grey. I've got plenty in light bluish grey, so I might just use those for the time being and then swap them out further down the line. But let's see how far we can get, and I'll check back in once we've made a bit more progress. And things never run smoothly in the Lego room. I just had a little bit of an accident here. One brick fell through there, and when I was moving something, I knocked the door, which is here, that leads through to the front. So I've had to dismantle a fair section of this on here. But to be honest, it's probably going to be a lot quicker and easier to keep building the cells up without having to force bricks under plates and bits like that. So not too much of a problem. But I'm going to carry on now, just building this section up just here, and then we'll make a start on the next floor and carry on, and I'll build the side wall up as I go. And there we have 3 rows of the prison cells. I've left the glass off this section here as I want to place a minifigure inside, and as if somebody's actually putting the prisoner into the cell. I do need to extend these sections out just a little bit more, and then I can tile them off and then get ready to put the barriers in, which I'll be doing a little bit further down the line. But what I want to start off by doing now is sorting this bottom section out along here. Need to raise this up by a brick and a plate and then tile it all off so it's got a nice finish. I will be doing the barriers along the edge of this section as well. Now, I was originally going to have a 4th row of prison cells on here. However, I've run out, or I've got very low, of the dark bluish grey door frames I've been using. I've only got 3 left, and I would need 6 to do a whole level, and I don't think that I'd actually need another set of prison cells up there. I think the 3 is more than enough on there, so I'm just going to leave it as the 3 sets. And what I'll probably do is extend this grey wall out along here, and then I can put the walkway going across the top there. And work started above the prison cell area here, and I've made this massive plate here which is 3 plates thick, and they're all interlocking with each other, so they're crossing over to give it as much strength as possible. And I can put a lot of weight and pressure on here now, and it's not going to cave in below. What I need to do next is the other half of the doorways on all these sections here. That way I won't be struggling to squeeze everything in. I can just lift this section up a fraction just to get that last brick in there. So let's get that section all sorted out. And once I've done that, I can carry on building the pillars in the side of this part, as well as the grey wall going across here. Now the grey wall's only going to come to here, as I want to be able to see more of the elevator shaft than I can just down on the prison cell area just below. So anyway, got plenty we can crack on with, so let's go on and do it, and I'll check back in once I've done all of that. And the progress is coming on nicely. Built this wall all the way up. The support beams are inside. And I had to go to using window pieces as I am so low on the 2x2 bricks. I'm just using any piece possible at the moment that's going to do the job, and that's what's holding the support structure up at the moment. I'll put the walkway along here. Next thing to do is put the trans blue bricks along the top here with the tile on the top, as I've done along the rest of it just there. So once we've done that, I'm going to carry on building this up, probably to about 8 bricks or so, and then I'm going to do a cut section out of the top part here, and then that's where we're going to do the scene of Ahsoka fighting Darth Maul on the beams that you see in the Clone Wars episode. But yeah, really happy with how this is all coming together, and again, just can't wait to get this section all tiled off, get the railings on there, and make it look more complete. And that's the walkway all finished off, along with the barrier. And I've built the wall up a little bit here, put some snot bricks on just so I can add some more detail to the wall, just so it's not a plain grey wall. And I'm probably going to build it up by about another 3 or 4 bricks. Then I'll go in, do a wall on the back, it's just the back that's going to be plain, either in black or dark bluish grey. Then I'll do the beams going across here, which is where the Ahsoka and Darth Maul battle is going to take place. Now down here on the prison cell area, I've tiled all this off, left a row of studs on here for the barriers. Now I have been experimenting with this, and I was contemplating using the cheese wedges. Now this is the source material, and as you can see, you've got the angles on the sides in between the upright bars on the railings there. Then you've got the blue glass. However, this is as close as I could get, and it meant I was going to have a barrier which was 2 bricks deep. I know in Solid Brick Studios MOC, I think you use some technique using some tiles on the back. However, I decided I'm going to go for the window frames, and I have already ordered these, and I've ordered them in dark bluish grey, and then I've just put the blue trans blue glass, which has arrived already, inside there. So at least this way, it's the lines between the glass sections are thinner, which is more accurate to the source material, which just means I haven't got the triangle edges on there. But I think it's a good compromise on there, and I think it's going to give it the best overall look. But yeah, really happy with how that's all coming on, what we've managed to get done this week. Really liking how the prison cells are, and there are lights that are going to be just above each or just below each of these levels here. There was originally going to be a 4th floor, and I've just pulled that light up, and that's now up here. So that's going to be to light up the section where we've got Darth Maul fighting Ahsoka. But yeah, there it is. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the update. If you have, please remember to give us a big thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content on the channel. And if you know anybody else you think would be interested in building Mandalore or building Gotham, if you could share the channel with them, it'd be much appreciated. Anyway, thanks for popping by, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.